Hello everyone, it's the Grey Goose, and today's random daily deck tech on Tuesday Blue-sday, I like to call it, rolled us the colors of Azorius. So instead of the traditional control package, which you see quite often nowadays, I just felt like playing the Fliers version, which I haven't seen in a while, and turns out it's still quite strong, especially with Oko gone, who used to neuter our creatures, bring them down to the ground, and make them more easily tradable, less evasive. It turns out Flyers aggro is still really strong, as you'll see here. Let me talk about a few of the key cards real quick, and then we'll get right into the gameplay. So, some of the key Flyers you have in this deck are, of course, your headline creature Angel, which is Sephara Skyblade, a 7/7 Flyer with lifelink that can come out for the cost of 1 white. And it also provides indestructible for your other Flyers. The caveat is that you have to tap 4 Flyers that you have to cast it that way. Otherwise, it's a 7 CMC, which you're probably never going to hit in this deck because it's aggro. So other than that, you have your Empyrean Eagle. Those are super strong for 3 CMC, a 2/3 Flyer that gives +1 to your other flying creatures. So that little anthem effect is really critical for pushing that damage. You have your Brazen Borrower, which is just too good of a package with the flexibility it provides, bouncing something, flashing in at the end step for a 3/1 damage flyer. It's just too good. One of Tomic. You have 4 Hushbringer, and I've actually been amazed with how strong this is. You'll see up against some of the decks how neutered it makes their strategy. And you also see when I don't have it up what can happen. So Hushbringer is a very key card. Spectral Sailor. So Spectral Sailor is pretty good for a 1 CMC, and with the upside of potentially drawing you a card. However, I found it overall kind of slow, and I might consider changing it out for something different. Loyal Pegasus is pretty good stats overall. It's just the caveat of it can't attack or block alone. So in a deck like this, you're wanting to swarm with creatures anyway, so usually you get to go off of that benefit of it being a 2/1. Healer's Hawk, especially with the evasion it has, it slowly chips away at getting 1 health here and there for you. But also when you pump it up, the healing that it can provide is actually pretty substantial to help you survive as the bigger creatures go underneath you, for you to push that last bit of damage with your Anthem, your pump effects, etc. Fairy Miscreant are really good if you don't have a Hushbringer on the board, to be able to give you that little bit of extra card draw that you need, assuming you can have multiple of these out. And last but not least, the Fairy Godmother. I think it goes without saying that a 1/1 Flyer is still pretty vanilla, but having the upside of additionally being able to +2/+1 one of your creatures is just amazing. Last but not least, the only spell besides creatures we have in our main board is Rally of Wings. For 2 CMC and instant +2/+2, that pump damage is just insane. Plus in your sideboard, you could potentially put in that Unbreakable formation to make them also instant indestructible. So overall, this is a pretty fun deck. You'll see in the gameplay, it gets to be pretty swingy. The damage is actually pretty insane. And if you like these videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. And tomorrow I'll be doing Black Wednesday, so catch you then. Alright, first Azorius Fliers match against a Rollcast in Gold Standard Rank Traditional. This looks pretty good. I got some turn 1, 2, 3 plays. Oh my, we could live the dream. I'll put a fairy down in case I draw another one of him. Okay, and 2, 3. This way I'll be able to play 2 Flyers, right? And then next turn, technically, if I draw 1 white land, I think I win the dream here. That's not it though. Well, crap. Well, crap. So if he has a Risen Reef here, That's not gonna proc. Hushbringer has some lifelink, which looks like something I'm gonna need against this sort of aggro onslaught. Go ahead. I probably should have killed the tokens first, because he could have that, yeah, that guy come back and just pop him off again. Alright, we're gonna Sephara Skyblade here. That seems good. Okay. Lifelink, 7/7 blocker. So he's gonna slam into me, but unless he can kill that immediately, I think we just won. He can't. Alright, so Rally of Wings. That seems good. So first time casting Sephara, she feels good. Alright, so we're going up against Gruul aggro type deal. Like an elemental shenanigans. And so what do I want to take in, take out here? Hushbringer is OP. I need to get those out ASAP. Right? Protection from red. Ooh. I think instead of the Spectral Sailor, I'm going to rely more on Cerulean Drake. And block those red ones for days. And what else here? Lifelink's going to be good, I think. Maybe 2 less of the Pegasus. Go a little bit heavier on card draw. 1 less Pegasus, Unbreakable Formation. So, our Flyer deck, I think, is pretty good matched against that very ground-based Elementals deck. I can't think of anything of theirs that has reach besides like a Cavalier of Thorns. Okay. Cavalier of Thorns, which is very high mana cost. So he would have to ramp out incredibly hard to even pose that as a threat. We'll get this down. Hushbringer out ASAP so he can't turn 3 Risen Reap. Yep. He might have put in more spot removal though. I don't know what they would have in Simic colors though, really. Other than like bounce effects. Or counters. And now we're going to Cerulean Drake. Seems good. We'll go ahead and get another blue. Brazen Borrower is pretty decent here. A 3/1 in the air. Wait a minute. He was playing red last match, and now I see none.
Behold, nature's true power.
Well, that's not good. He's gonna start putting out the deeps with that. So 3/3. Okay, we have to do that, don't we? Yep. Alright, let's get rid of Nissa for sure. And here, do I want to bounce something back? And I think the answer is yes. We're gonna do it like this. Oh, bull hockey. Do I want to? Do I want to bounce something back right now? No, I want to wait. Let's see what he ends up putting down here. If it's massive. Not massive. Ooh, but it's a blocker. Alright. My turn. I think I saved the Brazen still. Now we're talking. Now we can push through with the damage. Yes, we can. And I think we're going to hold back the Brazen Borrower yet again. See what sort of cards they put down. He has quite a bit of mana. 3, 4, 5. If he gets one more creature down, that's worth 2. Hey, there's a red. Pass. Yeah, I don't care if he attacks me. I want to get value though on putting this Borrower out. Oh well. Might just have to come down old vanilla style. With that 1 red, that could absolutely be devastating. They have that instant spell that deals, what is it, 2 to all? 3 to all? Flame Sweep? I think it's 2 to all, except for his own with flying. Alright, we're getting him low. Waiting for him to put something big down so I can bounce it and then next turn brazen. What you got? I thought you were elemental deck. Where are they at? Well, with the Hushbringers. So neutered. Oh man. But he got that Nissa out quick. And that would have been scary if I didn't have that Rally of Wings there. I'm not scared of the 3 damage. I'm just scared of what he could do with like Flame Sweep. So even if he swept, he would only kill those 2. And sent protection from red, he actually wouldn't die either. Only the Fairy Miscreant would. So, considering his options, maybe he has no good options. Oh, just some elementals that can't block. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. That looks like lethal. He's making the food, but he's all tapped out. Game 1. Oh, game 2, but yeah, win. Lately, I've been seeing more opponents with these randomly looking generated names. I wonder if that's some sort of system where it's a Smurf and they don't want to be known who they are or something. I can't think that anyone would want to name themselves something like that. Opening hand here actually doesn't look terrible. Just hopefully I draw into 1 or 2 lands in the next few turns. But I have 4 flyers, including a white, so I can get a Sephara off if I'm lucky. He mulled down to 5 already, it looks like. So 5 is pretty tough, but not impossible to come back from. Okay. He's on the play. Alright, and we're going to Spectral Sailor. Alright. I just wanted to get 1 blue out ASAP. Ramp with those colors, I wonder. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and do both here. 1, 2. All we need now is a 1 mana cost flyer, and we get Sephara out. Oh ho ho! Oh my gosh, dude. That's a 2 mana 7/7 lifelink flyer. Everyone is indestructible. So what's he got to remove it? It looks like actually he's a sort of deck that could steal a card. That would be bad, wouldn't it? That would be really bad. Mass Manipulation, Agent of Treachery. Ooh, Gadwick could also tap us out. The problem is that he doesn't see is that I swing in. Ooh! And then, and then here's what we do. We bounce him back, alright? We bounce him way back. I don't know if that was the right call. He could have... No, I was going to say Time Wipe, but that's obviously not Azorius control. That's... what? Not Sultai. Black Splash? Ugh, I don't know. But we have indestructible, except for Sephara. I have another Sephara in the back lines. Ooh. So what kind of deck was that? But it was obviously a Control-esque. Control-esque, right? Hushbringer is good. It would allow, it would block the Gadwick. Wouldn't draw the cards. Homic, yeah, I don't feel him right here. Don't need that. I think these Terramanders are just way too hard to pump up in this sort of deck, honestly. I might change those out eventually. Unbreakable Formation seems good. I really feel like he has some sort of board wipe, or he's at least going to board one in now. A couple winged words. Get a little bit of a card mana situation here. Valley of Wings ×4. The cheap flyers are what let us cast at Sephara. Who am I getting rid of here? Two more. Brazen's good. It's got too much flexibility, and the 3/1 is also very good. So let's get rid of 2 rallies. Yep. Those are awesome and all, but I need the creatures. That's core. I need to keep the Sepharas also. That's creature, of course, but the card draw cards are important, and then the occasional pump spell. The creatures and the indestructible are the most important part of this deck. Alright, this looks pretty decent, and hey, we even got a Rally of Wings if we were missing it. I wish these were 2 Fairy Miscreants, but I'm not going to complain too much, I guess. Empyrean Eagles here. So he might be trying to just lay down some early aggression here that he didn't have last time. A 5/5 on turn 3 is going to be pretty oppressive. Yep. Okay. Nope. He's going with the aggro. That is amazing right here. Let's get a card, draw it up. And then we have 2 Spectral Boys. Alright, we just need to get as much as we can in the air. We can start pumping them up with Eagles to either block the occasional 1/1, 2/1, or just push through with damage. So he's going with the hard ramp. I still believe this deck is highly consistent of stealing. Yeah. Like Agent of Treachery, Mass Manipulation. So those are super scary. I think I just need to start pumping. He might be on a... Yeah. He's on a 1 turn clock here. We could easily wipe though. Kind of like that. And no Hushbringer really sucks. Does anyone else think that sound effect for Massacre Girl is like cranked up to about 11 out of 10, maybe even 12? Let's go ahead and... So what we'll do, we'll put this guy down in a Pegasus. I can pump him up from the back end next turn, push through for 3 for 5 damage. He's trying to burn me down now. 3 for 5. If I draw... Yeah, that's so close. If I draw a land, I would be 1 away from lethal, I believe. Or 2. Oh, man. How do I do this? I don't see him having 1 magic damage, though, from hand. So this is about just getting him to one more lethal turn here. He's got 4 mana he can spend. And he's targeting things. Or he's thinking about it. He's got something instant. I still have lethal. Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh-oh, not looking as good now with the Brazen Borrower situation. Because he could flash that in as a block, and that's massive. Yeah, if he takes care of either of these, we're pretty screwed. Alright, so not winning this one. Hushbringer. Where are you? So we know a little bit more about his deck. I still think this is the best version of what we're bringing to the table here. In an aggro deck such as ours, it's important that we're on the play. This isn't amazing, but we're going to keep it. We have 2 pumps. little bit risky of a hand, though. We'll see. Looking a little bit better here. Next turn, go in for 5. That gets us to 14. Alright. Oh my gosh. So many pumps. So many pumps. Oh, he's gonna kill the healer's hawk. Or bounce it. So I can't attack now. Next turn, get to play 2 flyers though. All I need is a Sephara to complete the puzzle here though. Is he gonna hold it up? Yeah, he is. Which is fine. Yep. Alright, so he can't kill the Empyrean Eagle, which is pretty important. He would have to go for the loyal Pegasus. We're still getting him whittled down. P369, 2-3. Ah, so close. 3, 4, 5. If I draw a land, I technically have lethal. Let's do it. Let's draw a land. Let's draw a land. Come on. That is scary. Do I hold back? What do I do here? 369. Because that would give us 12. But I need one more to do that last pump. This doesn't feel good at all. I am very scared. We were 1 mana off. Okay.